David, are you there, David? Can you hear me? David, are you there? David? David, so you're an Aries, David. David. Fold the cheese, David. David,
I hate y'all so much. I hate y'all so much. Okay? I hate y'all so much right now.
I know. We hate us too, but we love us.
Okay. 1, 2. Hey, y'all. Y'all is listening to Definitely Not For Everyone with your girl, Nicolette. That bitch, Diana, is not here with me today, but you know who I got? I got the Homosapien experience, bitches from TikTok. Yes!
TikTok in the house. Click, clock, TikTok. Here we are.
And say hello, please. Say hello to the audience, y'all.
Hi, listeners. Hi, followers. Hi, readers.
It is Brandon
and Matt
from the Homosapien experience.
What's up, y'all?
Yes, I'm so excited. I have interviewed a few people already from TikTok, my favorite TikTokers. They're wonderful, but I have to tell you, they're gonna be so mad at me. I'm more excited about y'all.
You're gonna gas us up like
I know they're gonna be like, take my shit off. You're not allowed to use my shit no more. Remember that episode you put out? Fuck you.
Thank you
you and the Homosapien experience. Y'all could do y'all shit together.
I never liked you.
They're gonna be. We're creating a rift in the TikTok community. They're coming for us now. They're gonna duet us in a bad way. I can feel it.
But again, the reason why I'm even doing all of these episodes is because y'all really carried me through during the pandemic, and you guys are still carrying me through right now. That shit was fucking horrible, right? Like, it's still kind of pretty horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Yeah, no, shoot.
It's been rough. And like, I think that's also like kind of been like just the beauty of TikTok. Gotta give it to TikTok too, because you find a community like and people and like just even like like the things of like duetting, and you find it's a literal platform for everyone. There's a subculture of everything, and it's
every
so
single
thing. Beautiful.
It's so true.
Also, I think it's a place for people to collectively come together in how they're feeling at all times. There is something for everyone. There is something for every mood that you're in. There really is. It's a part of it's the goodness that does come from the internet and social media. Sometimes I know it has helped a lot of people,
exactly right,
including ourselves. It definitely helped us discover a little bit more about ourselves, which is really kind of fun as friends,
and horrifying.
Yeah, truly,
for everyone.
But you're right, it definitely has been a hard time for us, and I know we still go through it every day. I mean,
yeah, I think we're going through it. We just went through it before this podcast. And then we saw you with your hibiscus tea and your Peloton shirt, and you brought us right up.
So like we see you, and we see a lot of the people that are feeling the same way, for sure.
Yeah. And like I said, I just really wanted to have the moment here to really be like, thank you for what you do. Thank you for the things that you put out there. Thank you for the posts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the laughs. Like, thank you for all of that, because without you guys, I don't think I would have been able to make it as well as I have. You know what I mean? No, but I'm so serious.
You want any roommates?
Yes.
I know you have kids.
No, yes, I do.
You need 2 more?
That means so much
for real.
So much.
It really, like, truly, in all honesty, like, I have my bad days, which is like every day since the pandemic. And I watch you guys, and I watch some things over again, because some things are like fucking hilarious to me. And you really, really make me happy. More than my own fucking children. How about that? Okay.
Kids, go to bed. If you're listening to this,
do not listen any further. Kids.
She didn't mean it.
She loves you. Mommy loves you.
They know.
I know.
No, they know.
Nicolette, that really truly means a lot to us. And from the bottom of my heart, I think I could speak on behalf of both of us that like we do appreciate that, and we see you, and we know that you're not alone, and know that like we have also felt these dark times, and we have brought each other up. I have lifted him, and he has lifted me. So when we say that, like, thank you, and we know exactly what that feels like, we really mean it, Nicolette. And thank you for your candor, and thank you for being so honest with us. That means a lot to us.
And I feel like we do a lot of sketch comedy, like a lot of different sketch comedy videos, but it's so fascinating, especially on TikTok, these videos that are just literally Brandon and I being kind of ourselves, like
Yeah.
having these conversations and like just putting out positivity. That's really what's taken off on TikTok, which is just like so beautiful, because it's like, I guess I think sometimes in this pandemic you can feel so isolated and disconnected from the world,
Mhm.
and something as simple as like, yeah, it just is a beautiful reminder that we all just need connection, we all need love, we all just need someone in our corner to be like, you look amazing. You, Nicolette, right now, looking gorgeous. That skin looks amazing. That
Yeah.
Peloton shirt looks beautiful.
Truly.
That hibiscus tea,
A
you're
blessing.
rocking out. Okay, like,
One-
yes, give us all. One of a kind,
Yes,
original,
and.
amazing, beautiful.
Yes.
You're a
See?
star.
That's it. The
That
podcast is
literally
over.
is
You
it.
just dropped
Thank
the
you for
fucking mic
listening.
just
Thank you,
now, boo.
listening.
Thank you all
We
so
done
much.
now. Oh, look who's coming on. David.
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 Yeah.
David. Oh, David's
love-
coming.
David.
David.
Hello?
You didn't tell me he had
David.
a beard.
One second,
David?
one second, one at a
Sorry,
time.
no, one
One
at a time. Okay, I'll go first.
I'll go.
Can you hear
okay.
me?
But
Yes,
David, we can hear you.
Yes,
David,
We can hear
Hi.
you.
hi.
Okay. You go
David.
first.
I'll just say a few things right off the bat.
Sure.
The brows. One. That's all I have to say. The brows. Unreal. The beard. And like, I think I can talk because like of the two of us, no shade to you. I'm more of the beard.
I will destroy you. Hurry up because it's my turn.
I just like all that I
Mhm.
see in you, David, is your heart and your soul, and it is pure and it is beautiful and it is good. And I just want to say that like I've already felt this connection, and I
Great.
know, and I just want to preface that I know someone else is about to talk and about to try and steal the thunder.
Yeah,
but
sure.
David, like, just look at me.
Great.
See, we don't need words. We just know.
Got it.
We just know.
Thank you, David. So, hey, David. Hey, how are you doing
Hello.
tonight?
I'm doing great.
It's so nice to hear from you. I just want to say that, like, wow, your smile is magnetic. Truly, you came on the screen and kind of, I don't know if you feel this way too, but the world kind of went away.
I'm right
You know?
here. It's right here.
1 second, you had your moment. David, like truly, your smile is magnetic. I feel you. You're filled with such goodness and love. And truly, like your partner here, I feel like you're kind of, oh my God, am I crazy? Unstoppable. And what I want to say is that like you have truly penetrated my heart. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh no,
Thank
the mic
you.
just got cut right
Oh,
out.
thank you so
I
much.
gotta go.
So I just want to say I see you,
you.
David, and I
We-
hope
David,
you,
I see
hope
you
have a
as
good
well,
night.
but I see you a little bit more.
I
You know
think
what
I
I
see-
mean? I have
so-
contacts.
yeah,
And I
I
noticed that
also-
you have glasses so
so
that we
fun.
are, you know what I mean? We see the
Dave,
world
I don't
better.
judge you for your glasses, even
No,
though
I
I have
don't either.
20/20 vision.
You have 20/20 vision.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was so last
But
year.
thank you,
He doesn't
David,
need-
so
he doesn't
much.
need contacts.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
need contacts to see the love that I have for you.
Yeah. David, I just want to say I love hoodies. Like,
Yeah.
as well.
David, I just want to say for our
And
listeners.
I listen with headphones a lot too.
Yeah.
Like we just the things that we have in common
Sure.
are just insane.
So, David, I see that you have a hoodie on, and for our listeners, I also have a hoodie
no
on.
one will know. No one
And
will know.
that-
So
Just, I feel like that's us, babe. You know,
David-
I'm sorry, may I call you babe? It's so
Thank
crazy.
you. Yes, go
Oh
for
my God.
it.
So 1 second, I'm almost done that. So, babe, I feel here with you, and like between you, me, Nicolette, I feel like we're one. You know.
but also more than one. David, I see a lot of wood on the walls, and also if you notice, there's birch here. We both love wood. I just feel like I haven't heard the similarities and
Yeah.
what you like, and like
I see
what
that,
David
I
and
see
I
that.
have. This connection and the similarities are. It's
David, it's truly a
unstoppable.
pleasure to meet you.
Truly a
You're gonna have to
pleasure.
say something,
Pleasure to
babe.
meet you. I don't even know what to say now.
Listen, you know what, David?
David,
You
you
don't
you've
have
said it
to say-
all.
you've said it all.
This is
Thank you.
You've
Thank
said
you.
so much
So much.
without
Thank you.
saying so much.
I know what
I
you
love
said.
you guys so much.
Yes.
Oh my God. Can I just? Can you guys
Hello.
be my co-host from now on? Like everybody
a
we talk
blessing
to,
and a
like
gift.
it's gonna be all three, the three of us. Like we don't need him. I mean, just maybe for like the looks, maybe. I
Oh
don't know,
my
whatever.
God. I love it.
But I love you guys. You guys are so amazing.
Oh, thank you
Yes.
so much.
Okay.
We love you, Nicolette.
So
Okay.
let's get in.
Okay.
Let's
Vamos,
get it
let's
in.
go.
I mean, not like that in. But
No,
like,
no,
let's
no. I
get
feel
it
you. No,
in.
but I feel you, baby.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
You know
you.
what I
Let's
mean?
get it. Vamos,
Like,
let's go.
I want to know about y'all. I want to know your beginnings. I want to know who your people be.
Mm.
Oh.
I want to know what your childhood was like. I want to know like you know, what struggles you went through. Shit, I can't even fucking talk. I'm so
It's
excited.
okay. It's all right.
We don't need the
we hear
speech.
you.
We
hear
get you. You just have to look at us and we understand. Just like with David. David,
Okay.
don't take off the
Okay,
glasses
so
now,
readers,
David.
every listeners,
Readers,
everyone, David
just
just took off his glasses. And when I
now-
tell you,
don't put them back on now.
I mean,
no.
Clark
The eyes are
Kent
piercing, right?
situation.
The eyes.
The eyes.
Wow.
Wow.
The eyes are the nipples of
It's the
the face,
face,
and
And you have beautiful
beautiful
nipples.
nipples, David.
Well, y'all should see his nipples for real though.
Oh.
So he got some pointy nipples, like they
Oh,
looking at
shut
y'all
up.
like pointy. You know
God,
what
I
I'm saying?
love that.
Anyway, oh my gosh.
Love that.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Thanks, babe. Yeah.
Nicolette.
That's
You're
beautiful.
welcome.
Beautiful.
My
That
nipples
okay.
face down, so at least his nipples face up. You know what I'm saying?
Mine are lazy eye. They point either direction. So they're really I've never looked at the same thing twice. My nipples. I feel bad.
You know what? I'm just gonna go say it. My nipples are fine.
Thank
you. They are just fine.
Blessed and highly favored.
Blessed and highly
Blessed.
favored. So,
Highly favored, baby.
listeners, I'm fine. If you were worried about me, I am fine. Okay.
Okay, so who's gonna go first? Where were you born?
okay,
Who are your
where you from?
parents?
Yeah.
What were they like?
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
Were they accepting of who you are as an individual
yes.
and all that you are? Were they
Yeah.
not? Did you have to
Mhm.
curse their asses out? Like what?
Ooh,
What
no,
you had to do?
I'm very lucky that I have the most incredible, amazing, supportive parents in the world. I grew up in New York City. I was born and raised in New York City, and also in New Jersey as
Y'all just cut off.
Inside
How is
New
that
Jersey.
possible?
Froze up. There we go.
well.
You
Oh,
guys
but,
froze on me.
Oh, we
Anyway, go
froze.
ahead.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
So yeah,
New
so
York, New
we're
Jersey. Yeah.
New York, New Jersey. I have incredible parents. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, which is really
Yes!
awesome.
Shout out to Kathy.
My mom, Kathy, who is like a queen, goddess divine. We love her. Yeah, I like I said, I was very lucky. I had my own personal journey with coming out into who I was as gay, and then coming to my identity as queer. And then I just think that a lot of the adversity that I faced was definitely like growing up working class, definitely coming in a Latina household, definitely facing adversity with my parents also struggling as Latin people in the working field and trying to get ahead and try to make something of themselves and try to support their children. I have an older sister as well. We both are younger brothers to incredible, fierce older
Thank
sisters.
God
It's
for
Ooh.
older sisters.
it is like I mean I it makes up a lot of who we are,
Truly.
our identity. And yeah, and then we were able to meet, and I definitely think that growing up, a big struggle of mine was dealing with racism and homophobia, and that was something that has always pushed me forward. And also growing up as a large kid, as an obese kid, definitely made me who I am. And yeah, and I'm here with my best friend Maddie now because
Made
of
the
it.
nipples perfect.
And now my nipples are
So
perfect.
perfect.
So how did you overcome all of that stuff, love? I mean, I know family is a big thing and I know they help, but like what was it within you that you were like at some point, I'm sure
Mm.
you're like fuck them all, right? I
Oh
mean,
my
and there
God.
are those days that you're
I
you know,
mean,
you
I think
hear
I said that
those
to
things
Matt
again.
earlier this week. Like, fuck them all. Like, truly, you know, I think we have to be careful with something called toxic positivity. I think that
Mhm.
it, as much as it is beautiful, it's also quite dangerous. And I think that I was very
Yes.
lucky to have a great balance of both in my family. My dad is an incredibly smart man, and he's a realist, but he's also a dreamer and a lover. And my mom is a positive person. And I think a good blend of facing what the world would be like and what we're going to face, especially towards my sister and I, most specifically towards my sister, because she is a Latina woman in this world. In this world, so I
Yeah.
think we were both raised on the rules and the structures that the world provided for us, and how we could either break it, maneuver it, or fix it. And that's something that I definitely was taught in growing up as a queer person, specifically, and as a person of color, for sure.
Yeah.
But that was my journey, and I'm still navigating that to this day. And I would be remiss in saying that like having someone like Matt in my corner at all times, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, like, and at every year, it's just someone who has helped me find myself more than I can ever explain. And like, and I really
Aww.
mean it. And we talk about this all the time for each other. Like, we're always questioning each other and always challenging each other
Yeah.
mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I definitely wouldn't have been able to be here talking to you on this podcast if it weren't for him, for sure.
Aww,
Yeah.
that's
It's awesome.
beautiful.
It's just because I answered the email.
No,
That's all.
it really isn't. And I like I can't like I love when the world gets to meet the Matt that I know and like his quote unquote origin story. And I don't know. I mean, like I'm his biggest fan, and I know he is mine. But it's true.
Aww.
Like knowing this boy, like when he talks about his story, it makes
Yeah.
me happy.
Yeah.
Oh, talk to me then. Tell me.
man.
Come on, Matt.
And I should also preface, we're best friends. Like some people think that we're in a relationship,
God,
but
yeah.
that was like, it's like so
This is like my
beautiful, too.
sister.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
like literal sisters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Twins, as you can tell, just
Twinsies.
But I
And
think that's also beautiful, and to like I think something even just like that our just like our channel, just like that, like like just like what it looks like to be like queer friends too, and like what
queer
Yes,
friends, like
yes.
queer
You know,
friendships.
And that in it of itself having boundaries, and that it's possible, and yes. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. But Matt, talk
Yes.
to me, boo. Wait, so you are gonna talk to me, but Brandon, I want you to afterwards, if you can tell the audience what toxic positivity means.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we both have really great examples of toxic positivity and how it's
Sure.
Yeah,
affected
because
our
people
life.
don't realize what that is.
We'll
you know?
definitely get into that. I think we
Yeah.
definitely have both experience.
Yeah, and
The-
we can talk about it too, right? Because like, right, we put positivity out there and trying to understand, right? Like, yeah, that there's like there has to be something genuine behind it, and it's hard. You like in that toxic positivity, there's pain right behind it. You see
Yep.
it, right?
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
a cry for help right behind it,
Yep.
and like it's
But-
hard too because that it's like a little
Yeah.
glass thing.
Your
that
journey with positivity I think is so beautiful and
Yeah.
inspiring. I love, go,
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
Matt. Like, please.
Yeah, talk
So
to me, man. Tell me.
I'm also from New York.
What?
Yup.
Wait.
Schenectady, New York.
I always love waiting for it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
gets me every time.
Okay, I noticed nobody put their hands up for that.
I'll do it, Matt.
Thank
Babe,
you.
I
Put
got
your hands
you.
up. There it is. Yup. It's a booming metropolis. That's right. Okay. All right, Nicolette. Okay. For the listeners, she only put half a hand up. Yeah. So like me though too, I came from a very supportive family. Also like it's been a lot of learning and growing too, to understand too like what like my parents coming out of a different generation and different
Yeah.
things, and like understanding that there's so much, I think, with understanding like the realization of being queer. And I think where B and I both grew up, like where I grew up, it was like and you think it's New York, but it was scary. I was super afraid, super scared. There were no out people at my school, not because there weren't any gay kids. It was just like, because like, yeah, you don't come out because it's dangerous, or it just can be dangerous,
Yeah.
And so like
And still to this day, it's like that, unfortunately.
yeah, which is such a sad yeah. And that's like, right, when I think about like the work that we do, right, like I think of the younger versions of us, and like something that like in my journey that I'm just going on now, right, is like I like just kind of in the pandemic came back in touch with like, right, like who that like little scared gay kid was, you know what I mean? And I was telling B this, and like just realizing this about like, right, I used to like go in my basement, like once I like get, there's only so many times, like especially when you get called gay and faggot, like gay doesn't even mean gay. When you get called that, it means like, it just means all you understand
They added
you're
it.
less than, you're
Yeah.
nothing, you're worthless,
Yes.
you're something
They
that's
changed that
wrong.
word. They
Yeah.
changed that word.
Yeah. And so I when I was like the 7th grade, I like decided, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I got to change myself. So I'm gonna like change myself, so that like summer I would go in my basement and I would like record myself and like change the way I walked, change the way I talked, change my physicality.
Baby.
Yeah. So like I think that like that, right? Like and then, you know, and then I joke about it, but I was like the most convincing role I did for half of my life was like being a straight person for so many years, right? Because that was like
it's the greatest role we'll ever play. You know what I mean? Like, it's the most epic role, the longest role we'll ever play.
We love to. We were just doing something. We like switch into our straight voices sometimes, and
Quote
we call each
unquote,
other
and we
out.
want to say quote unquote
Right,
because
right.
what is straight voices? What is gay
Right,
voices?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
there's these documentaries called like Do I Sound Gay? Like these are
Yes.
all like nuances that the media has told us are
Right.
portrayed as that.
Right.
So we want to be
That's
very
right.
clear.
Right, we should
Like
thank you for
no, of
saying
course,
that.
like we want to be very clear. Like there is no sound that makes
Yep.
you sound a certain anything.
That's right.
But it is essentially what the media has told us sounds like,
Mhm.
how they portrayed us, how they
Mhm.
portrayed our voices.
Mhm.
And then also there's also more how straight people have portrayed us
yes.
in these things. So there's a lot of nuances
Right,
there. But
right. So
definitely
we're talk, like,
how
yeah.
we it's like,
Right.
what, does it
Right,
mean
we gotta
deeper
talk
voices?
down
Does it mean more masculine? Does it mean less feminine? Like there are so many nuances to that, but
Yeah.
it is something that we question all the time.
And we love to fuck with it.
Yeah,
now. You know what I mean?
It's we
what
literally
that-
have to make fun of it. It's because it's we've reclaimed it. It's ours now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, yep. And that's like, I think like now, right? Like kind of like, I think the reason that we make that the Homo sapien experience exists is like for that. It's like literally like I again, it's like to those queer, it's to our like the little
Mhm.
scared queer kids that we once were, and to
Yeah.
like all the ones that are there now. And it's the idea that like I don't want any kid to be in their basement trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
hide themselves from the world. I want that everyone come out of the basement.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
come out and it's okay and it's beautiful and you are loved and you are appreciated and like
Yeah.
it's here. So that's what, and it doesn't just have to be here in America, it's like worldwide. And I think that like
Yes.
sometimes there's so much to go here still for LGBTQIA rights here in America, but also in the rest of the world there's a lot more that needs to be done too. And still you can be arrested, you can be killed,
Yeah.
you can be
Yes, you can
crime.
be
So
less.
yeah.
I also think that right now it is both an honor and an incredible pressure to try to be the people that we wish we had when we were younger,
Mhm.
and to
Mm.
try to honor our younger selves, but the people who didn't get to see people that look like us, that acted like us. I know I can only speak on behalf of me, but seeing people who look like me
Yeah.
Yeah.
be funny, be ridiculous, but also be
Yes.
sexy or be anything that they want
Yes,
to
because
be.
you are
And
sexy.
Nicolette.
And she
You
didn't even see your
are.
nipples yet.
To our
She didn't see the
listeners-
nipples
You
yet.
both-
She knows they're sexy.
To our listeners, I just wanted to tell you that I fainted everywhere.
Everywhere.
He
fainted.
blushed in queer.
I'm blushed in queer,
and
and I'm laying on the floor.
with a bed of
I'm
roses.
on a bed of roses, fainted because Nicolette just called me sexy, and now I'm up and I'm awake, and I just
Oh my god!
so
What
bewildered.
happened? It was a dream all along.
Matt, it was a dream. Nicolette,
It was not a dream.
sexy.
You
Oh my
both are
God.
hot and sexy.
Oh,
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank
Wow,
you. That's
thank you
very.
so-
Thank you.
Yes.
See, look, David.
Yes.
David,
I agree.
David.
we don't have enough
David,
time
thank
on this
you so
podcast.
much,
Thank
David.
you, David.
I just really appreciate it.
David,
Thank you.
I just
David.
want to tell you, I appreciate it
I
more.
appreciate it more. Can you say it one more time without the
One more
glasses on?
Without the glasses, babe.
Oh my
David,
god.
you can wear the glasses or not. I don't
God.
care.
I was just asking for both. I was just asking for
Sure.
both ways. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Thank you, David.
What am I saying again? You are sexy.
Ah!
Both of you.
To our listeners, I just want to let our listeners know that we both fainted.
We both fainted.
Both fainted.
We're both done.
We are
Done.
both done. We are both splayed out on a bed of
On a
roses,
bed of roses.
wearing nothing but lingerie made from the finest lace of Paris. That's definitely
Who
what's
bought it?
happening
We don't
right
know.
now.
Hopefully
Who bought
put
it?
on
We don't
David's
know.
credit card.
David's credit card. We're both draped. We're both draped in Ivy Park as well. It's,
Yes.
we are. So just to our listeners, that's just I want to give you a visual on what we look like right now.
That's
Thank
it.
you, David.
Thank you, David. David, thank you.
Thank you, David. David, thank you.
Matt,
What?
talk
Yes.
to me about your childhood, boo.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh,
Tell
just
me tell me about your
Was.
parents.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
so I did beautiful parents. I'm Italian. hairy American.
Ooh, that is sexy.
Sure is,
thank
baby.
you. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Thank you so much, you beautiful doll. You're amazing. That's how straight guys
I
talk,
both
right?
hate
That's
and
right.
love it.
Yeah.
Yo, you good? You want to talk something now? Yeah.
What? That was
It's
dope.
horrifying. It's horrifying. Anyway, yeah. So so what was cool about them, like I gotta give props to like my dad. I feel like the culture, Italian American culture, is like very Catholic, which is also not
Yes.
very great on a
Mhm.
lot of things. Listen, there's some beautiful things about religion. There are some
Sure.
beautiful things about religion, and also there's like some just
Not
there's
so
some
great
not
things about
so
religion.
great things
There it
about
is.
religion.
Yeah, of course.
So I gotta give real props to my parents, especially I want to say my mom. She was like a nurse practitioner, so and
Mhm.
she was also a sexual assault nurse examiner. So she did things
Wow.
like things
A true
that
hero
like a
of
true
Yeah.
hero. Yeah,
Hero, like
yeah.
the
I had a
best.
gay brother. Yeah, she passed away when I was 18, but she's a little angel in
Aw.
heaven for me. But like,
Mm.
yep. And I was very fortunate, even though like, and that's also why I'm like, right, we got to push this forward, right? Because I never really got to come out to her, you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
and coming out is like one of the, as I think as a queer person, it's one of the hardest things you have to do, and one of the most sacred and beautiful things. And
Yeah.
like, we get some questions about it on our TikTok, and like, it's so meaningful, and it's such a like, in a way, like a rite of passage that is so hard, and you got to be so vulnerable. I think that like
Mhm.
queer individuals, they grow up quicker because you're very aware of everything.
Yeah.
And you also, I don't know, maybe one day we'll get to a place where someone will have to come out and be like, Dad, I'm straight,
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for that day.
Our kids will definitely. And you
I
know what?
can't
It's
wait.
going to be a conversation. Are you sure? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, it sure is gonna be a conversation. Are you sure you wanted to?
But yeah, so I gotta give props to my dad, because like I look at like where he came from, and also like being a man, and like how much he is like on his own growth and change, and like he's so fucking cute. Like recently I went
Mhm.
home, and like he was like I got this new song, like he loves music, all different types of music. So he's like, I got a new song that I want to play for you. And it was fucking a RuPaul song, because we had watched RuPaul's Drag Race
Yes.
over quarantine. I'm just like,
Yes,
yes!
I love it.
I love it. And like, I just think it's a beautiful thing, because I think sometimes, I think one of the biggest fears, right, too, like when you come out to, at least this, I mean, and it's changing, which is beautiful, but like, right, when you come out to like anybody, especially your parents, you're like, when you're told that like being who you are is a burden, you automatically are thinking of them, like, right, like,
Yeah.
oh man, me being who I am
Yeah.
is gonna be harder on, I feel bad for my mom, for my
Parents.
dad. I feel like
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard on them. They're gonna have to like defend me, maybe, or something like that. So
Right.
I just think what's so beautiful is like, to anybody whose parents, yeah, they do have to go through a shift and a change, and sometimes they are not great at it, and they
Right.
say some dumb things. I'm lucky that my dad really was good in the beginning, and then he's got even better, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
We're
it's like
very
beautiful,
lucky, yeah.
very
Yeah.
lucky. So, but we
I
want to
know.
share
I
all the
know.
love for those people too, because it's
Yeah.
not hard and not easy.
It's true. So I love women as well, and I came out to my mom when I was like 22. It was before I was gonna move to go to Japan. And it was like that chance, right? Like I'm gonna be moving,
Yes.
and I'm gonna
Yeah,
be moving
yeah.
to another country. Like this is
Yes.
my opportunity to like say something, right?
Yeah,
So I
you were
take
like
my mom
brave.
to Tio Pepe, which is like a Spanish restaurant down in the village.
Oh.
And we're eating, and I'm like, so mom, I like boys, but I really like girls too. And there's like this dead silence. My mom is Japanese. I'm half Japanese, half Black, right?
Mhm.
So my mom's Japanese, and she's just like, she's eating her paella, she's eating,
Well done. Mhm.
and she's doing her thing, and she's drinking her little alcohol, and then she's like, I have a lot of gay friends. And I was like,
We love your mother.
okay.
She's awesome. She's amazing.
Oh,
What's her name?
What's her name?
Hiroko.
Hiroko.
Yeah.
That's the
Hiroko.
most gorgeous name
This
ever.
is for Hiroko,
Hiroko,
only.
you are
You are
beautiful.
Beautiful,
amazing,
I'm gonna
amazing.
tell him.
iconic. Thank you for
Thank you so
being
much.
a hero and for understanding how beautiful
Full-
and special your daughter is.
Ah,
Yeah,
a true
because
hero.
that's it.
And
Yes.
Nicolette, we're so proud of your bravery. And we're so proud. That
Yeah.
takes a lot. And like,
Aw,
we're
thank
so happy
you.
for you.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
for sharing that
beautiful.
with us.
Yeah,
Oh
thank
yes.
you.
No, thank you for listening. Thank you
Of
for
course.
making me. It's like your fucking show. It's not my show. It's y'all show. Cause I'm over here like in my feelings and shit. Like, oh my God, I feel so warm and
Yes.
open and just I can just go say all the things. All the things. You got me saying all the things.
We truly mean it. Like the Homo sapien experience, like we really do love people, and we do love everyone's experience individually. Like it's because we realize that we are much more the same than we think. And like
Yes.
hearing your story, Nicolette, and meeting you, David, too, it's just automatically it's special. You know, we are meeting new people who are sharing something with us that they're not
Yes.
necessarily sharing with everyone every day. So we're very lucky already to
Yes.
knowing your story and for having us on to tell our story.
Ooh, I'm getting emotional. It's
Aw.
sacred.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's
Aw.
like what I mean. Is there any other reason to live
Yeah.
than to
It's
have
so
these
true.
experiences?
It's so
Yes.
true. That's
So beautiful.
absolutely right. Yes. David, you gonna tell them your coming out story? I'm
Oh
just
my
joking.
God.
David,
No.
please go ahead, David. What the fans have been waiting for. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine, David. It's fine. Just know we're
So-
always here anytime. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So, Brandon, Matt, like, what did you guys do before the pandemic? Like, what were your jobs?
Who were you before? Who was I? I don't remember who I was.
Jonah,
It's been,
what is my name? Who
yeah,
am I?
I feel like that lady on the Titanic. It's been 84 years. Like, that's me.
Yeah.
That's
This
exactly what it
pandemic.
feels like.
Really?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what did you do in the before times?
Yeah.
We're actors. We are actors and performers and creators. We've always been actors. We actually met in school with a BFA in musical theater. We went to school together.
Should we
Mhm.
sing a song?
No, we
You wanna
should not
sing
sing
a
a
song?
We
You love David.
We love David.
David and
They need to be on every show.
Nicolette.
Yes, I
We
like
classic-
this song.
Classically trained. as
Well,
you
yeah,
can
we were
tell.
we were actors. I mean, we still are. We still are actors
Yes.
and creators. I myself am a choreographer. No.
They
Oh,
are
sorry.
whispering.
I'm sorry.
for-
I'm sorry.
Did
There
you
was-
hear anything?
Not a
There's-
thing.
No.
Okay.
Great.
There was something cool. There's something cool that B's a part of, but we can't talk about it yet.
Yeah, no
but
worries,
we
no
are
worries.
we are still actors and creators. We've always been actors, and I think this pandemic has really shifted a lot of things for us and what we want to do as artists, because I think we are finding out the cut, like we are coloring in the like in and out of the lines
Mhm.
that what it is to be an artist.
Yeah.
Truly. And
Yeah.
we started it, and we still will forever have this acting component in it, but that's what we were, and we still are, and now we've just flourished even more into writing. I do choreography and filmmaking and like conceptualized videos, so
Yeah.
we
And
just
next is porn. We think.
Yes, I'll be watching. I'll be on Pornhub. Let me tell
Maybe.
y'all.
Okay, that's
It's
it. When
me
you
and
made
Pornhub,
it, that's when
y'all.
you made it. No, yeah, B is a phenomenal star. You'll see him on Broadway, and probably when it opens back up.
I'm
whenever she gets there.
sure.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
You will be there too.
We will
Please
be there.
stop.
I'll be the
You'll
old
be
man up there. Yeah. No, but yeah, it's what's been beautiful too is that like, well, especially B has been like a very super successful. I would, in my opinion, I think B has been very successful. So he like before this, the past few years, he's been like around different regional things, and then
Yes.
sometimes I would be doing the regional thing. So like, it's
Yeah,
been,
we would
what's
always be
been-
apart. Like
yeah, so what's been nice is that we've been for this pandemic, we've literally brought us together, like where there's nothing else going on, so we can really
Yeah.
get to create a lot together, which has
That-
been so fun.
that's something that this pandemic has a bright side of something that this pandemic has brought us is not only closer for us as friends, but collaborators and artists as well.
Mhm.
And like Matt said, we were always kind of constantly going. I know specifically for me, I was always going and gone and coming back for a
Yeah.
certain amount of time. So it was nice. And I've always wanted to dedicate my time to him, but
Mhm.
also the Homo sapien experience and what we were doing. And
Right.
finally, we had the time and we had the mental capacity and the emotional capacity
Mhm.
and the physical capacity to do that. And that's what we focused our energy on. And we realized that, like, oh, we love each other. And
Yeah.
then we also found each other outside of the Homo sapien experience too. Like
Right.
what it's like to separate that and then our friendship, which is really special as well.
So how long have you guys been? Do you guys live together? Yes, right?
No, we live 5 blocks from each
We
other.
live 5 blocks. Yeah.
So this is like these are
That's why we have multiple backdrops. On
yeah,
our different
multiple
videos.
backdrops.
Yes, but I
but
was just like, oh my
this
god.
this is
Okay.
like the only person I see. This our
We
apartments
have our
are the
little
only
pods.
we
Yeah,
have
so
our
our
pod.
two
apartment.
apartments.
It's like
Yes, well,
this apartment
right.
and that apartment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
That's
have
it.
a few other actors who are in your pod too, right?
Yeah,
And that's
they're
how
our
you guys are
roommates
able to
and our
make.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a pod of probably it's like 9-ish
Yeah.
people. That's our pod.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
how many I
beautiful.
counted for the 2020. When
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
the
and it's
It's our
like
New
people.
Year's
That's
Eve.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
We don't
And
see
we don't, yeah. I am excited, like, because like with our sketch stuff, like we're really excited, like for what will be nice is when this when it's the pandemic is over to like really again like bring in like some of like
people.
our other faves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We've been able to do that a little bit, but like in the cold weather, it's like
Right.
we
Yeah.
can't film outside in the freezing
a big
cold.
a big part of the Homo sapien experience is community and community,
Mhm.
sorry. And we love meeting new people and working with people that are not us. And not like us and that are different
Right.
from us
Yeah.
in very many beautiful ways, shapes, sizes, colors, identities. And because of this pandemic, we haven't necessarily been able to do that. And that like
That's
pains
sad.
us
Yeah.
it's so much.
But we have a couple of exciting projects that we think that like hopefully like we think we'll be able to produce and film and stuff
Oh, I'm
like
so
that.
excited
Yeah,
for
which
you.
will be really, really
Oh,
good.
that's so
So
beautiful.
yeah, so we're trying our best,
You
but
deserve all of the things.
thank
All
you.
of the
Thank
fucking
you.
things.
Thank you
For
so much,
real, for
Nicola.
real. I can't wait. I
Thank
cannot
you.
wait.
Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Thank you.
So for the audience, can you tell them where y'all at?
Where do you find
Do you
them?
mean physically?
Yeah, where do we
spiritually?
find you?
Oh no.
Oh.
No, that's not what
Now
I
what you talking? What do you
David.
I was
mean?
like emotionally because I'm at a
David,
Damn.
What
that's
are you
not what I meant.
saying?
I'm saying whatever they were thinking. Right? I was gonna let them answer.
Where
Yeah,
y'all
we
at
should do
with
a little
him?
bit of both. We should do a little. We'll
Yeah.
tell them where we can say where are you at right now?
where are
babe?
you at, babe?
Where am I at?
Yeah, where are you at?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm in an interesting moment in my life. I've had some injuries that have really humbled me and made me really have to like come back to myself and really take things a bit slower and to like
Oh.
understand the sacredness of my body and understand like what like maybe all the tensions that you carry in your normal day and what you do and how
Yes.
to really go in. So that has been for the past like since 2020 started. So it started with that before we even got to the rest. So it's been quite a journey. So right now I honestly and like I had to like really like try to be in the present, like so like how I'm feeling literally right now, where I'm at right now is I feel very full. I feel very grateful to be right here to talk with you
You're
all.
so
I feel very
sweet.
grateful to have this glass of wine right here. I feel
Yes.
very grateful to be right here with this boy, this beautiful man by my side right here, my best friend. So yeah, I feel very, very good. That's where I'm at. You want to say where you're at, and then we can tell them where they can get at us.
I'm at a really wonderful crossroads. I think a lot of this year has been finding myself and what I stand for, what I believe in, what I will accept and what I will not accept, and boundaries and artistic integrity, and allowing myself to um, be myself 100%, and allow others to see that as well. And it has been hard mentally. Mental health is so important. And I think as people of color, I really
Yes.
want to implore this, that as a person of color and to older generations of color and to families of color, mental health is incredibly important and it's special and it is sacred, because we have so much unpacking, unlearning, and healing to do on so many parts of ourselves that we don't even know yet. So I really want to shout that out. Um,
So
that's
important.
where I have been at this past year, So I just want to, for anyone who's listening, please know that that is incredibly important. But I also am good. I'm working hard. I am happy. I am happy and I am fighting.
Wow.
And those can both live
Yes.
non-exclusively together.
Yes,
Yes.
it surely can.
And
look at you dropping fucking gems and
no,
shit.
it's true.
beautiful.
And we learn that every day we wake up.
Yep.
I mean, like literally, like I saw Matt this morning and we were at different places than we are now, but every day we fight for ourselves and we fight for each other. And I think that if we continue to do that, we will continue thriving and not just surviving. Yeah.
A
That's
motherfucking
beautiful.
man.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's
And let me
so
say, it's
beautiful.
been so like mental health. Yes, my
Oh my
like
God.
wish. I said my New Year's wish was that I wanted all of my friends around me to literally have a therapist and just casual conversation. Be like, well, so I went to what my therapist said. And,
Yeah.
like literally, I
I
was
did that.
just so grateful.
I did that to Matt. And he was like, "What? What did your therapist say?"
It's
It
just,
was
it's been so beautiful.
I love my therapist. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Mental health is important.
No, it is. Therapy is so
Yeah.
important. It
Yeah.
really truly is. I remember when I went to therapy, I was like, what, David? 20. It
When we
was
first-
when I was breaking up with my man
Ooh.
to get with him.
Boo. Ooh.
I
Ooh.
know.
Did you all know each other before?
Did y'all
Like,
know
what?
each other?
How did you all?
Oh, I
Okay.
was with
Don't tell
somebody for
anybody. It's
like-
just between us.
We both went to therapy at that time.
Good for
We
you,
had
David.
to.
Because I was
'cause
breaking
he
up.
was in-
Yeah, it's like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
okay.
like
I
that.
see you. I feel you. I
Mhm.
hear you.
Wait, how long you
Mhm.
all been together then? How long?
He's better at this than me. How
We've
long we
been-
been together, bro?
We've been together like 15 years. 14?
15. I don't know. Something like
David?
that. 13,
David?
14,
Oh my
15. I'll be
God.
losing count.
Well,
David, you
happy
got any
one day to
brothers?
us, David. Happy one day.
Happy one.
Happy one
It feels
45
like 1
minutes to
hour,
us.
but it feels like a lifetime, David.
It feels like I
Like a
know you.
lifetime.
I might come
Nicolette.
out tonight. I don't know.
I
I don't know.
I've been waiting too, y'all. So
Nicolette, a true queen. A
That's
true
it.
queen.
That's it. See, everyone's just like, yeah, I want to
Yeah.
I want to be gay too. I want to be
queer.
cool.
Come
The
on.
water's nicer over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Well,
That's
congratulations
beautiful.
on.
Congratulations.
we love that.
And like a
Thank
14-year relationship in the city, that's like 70 years, right?
Yeah.
In a normal world. That's it.
it's true. 'cause there are
So-
beautiful people out there. You know what I mean?
Honey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure is.
But there are two beautiful people, and they're
Right
right, in
here.
these
And
squares right
they're
here. on
right
Zoom.
there.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right there. I see
Right
Look
both
at you.
of them. Sexy
there.
asses.
To our listeners,
Right
we are
there.
touching our computer screens
we're
right
touching
now.
Yes, all of that.
Right now.
All
of
the
it, please.
sexiness.
All of it. Oh my god. Oh, beautiful. Oh, sorry. And you can get at us, or you can find us where we're at on TikTok, the Homosapien Experience, on Instagram, the Homosapien Experience, YouTube, the Homosapien Experience, Facebook, if you're above 65.
Twitter, if you try it, we're trying our best.
Yep.
We're doing our best.
That's it. And Pornhub, the Homosapien Experience.
Oh,
He
yes.
wishes.
That's it.
That's
He
where I
wishes.
saw
They
y'all
can't get
at.
this.
That's
They,
what it is.
they can't get these cookies. Nuh-uh.
That's where you see Brandon's
If they want a
nipples.
cookie,
That's
they're gonna
it.
want a
That's
glass of milk. You feel me?
That's all.
Boom, baby.
No. Can't give them a taste.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. All right, to my listeners, thank y'all so much for listening. I love y'all to death. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you continue listening. Y'all know where to find me. And we are out. Say bye.
Bye.